Alright, everybody, welcome to stream number 18. We are here, and yeah, let's, sorry. Anyways, guys, like I said, welcome to stream number 18. That's almost stream number 20. Pretty excited. Uh, I don't really expect a whole bunch of people to show up tonight, and that's okay. If people show up to the stream, then that's great. If they don't, which is fine either way. Um, but yeah, so let's continue with what we were doing last time. And last time we kind of got off to a little rocky start, but we eventually did complete what we wanted to complete. A little laggy today. What do I have? Why is it still lag for? Not really sure. Anyway, so yeah, we're continuing with our build today, building the castle. We started last, I believe, 2 episodes ago, building the interior. Let me just use this splash potion right here. There we go. This should last us for about a minute, and then we just redo it again. All right, so what we were doing in the last episode, we were beginning to basically shape up the foyer, the entrance of the castle. So we basically finalized the number of floors. Each floor is going to be 10 blocks tall, and since this is about 50 blocks tall, that means this section of the castle, the taller part, is going to be about roughly 5 floors tall. And of course, this staircase right here, which we have, this right here is going to be leading up to the second floor. So of course, that means this and the entrance of the castle, it will be generally about 2 floors tall. And in this episode, we're just going to continue building the interior. Perhaps we'll get, actually, maybe, hopefully, we'll get done with the foyer of the castle. And then, yeah, we'll just keep going from there. So, yeah, I don't think I'm finalized with this exact staircase, pretty much. But I'm not really sure what the final design of the staircase will look like exactly. Maybe I will include some carpeting, like red carpeting. Perhaps, maybe not, I don't know. It would be really nice though if Minecraft had like carpet stairs, you know. Then we would be able to, make out like red carpet stairs. That'd be really nice, like red stairs. So the plan is to, also what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover up. I'm debating on whether or not I should use different colored wood because this kind of looks like a stone, like a stone block, like smooth stone. This straight up looks like smooth stone. Like where's just stone? Like straight up, these basically look identical. Kind of. I don't know. Maybe I'll incorporate a pattern. Maybe I'll do like a checkerboard pattern on the walls or something. I don't know. We'll see how we'll finalize the design. We'll cross that ship when we get to there. So let's just continue with our build today. I think we are gonna continue with going like this, but since these are just going straight up, I'll just yeah. So basically, yeah, what we're gonna just do is just gonna fill in these walls real quick, just to get that out of the way. And yeah. I don't really, yeah, again, as far as viewers go, I don't think there's really so far it's just me in the stream. I know it only says one other live viewer, but that viewer is me because I need to see the comments, the live chat. Um, but that's okay. We're here. We're just vibing. If anybody joins, they join. You know. I don't know. I don't really got much to really talk about. I mean, my internship is going pretty well. Today in my internship, I work at a local TV station around here, and basically what I did today was I just proofread some transcripts for an upcoming documentary that we're working on at the station, and I also edited a video for the station's social media page, which is pretty cool. And I also, what else did I do today? I also, I also, come on, I know I did something else. I also, some script writing. Yeah. Um, it's really fun. My internship is just amazing. It's great. I've met a lot of good people. Hey Andrew, welcome. I just took a look at the comments, the live chat, and boom, I just welcome Andrew. I'm glad you're here. I'm pretty excited for, yeah. Honestly, guys, I'm just kind of ready for the school year to start again. You know, I'm going in my senior year of college right now, and it's bittersweet. You know, I'm pretty excited, but at the same time, I'm like little worried. You know, because what am I gonna do? I've to me, college is like my second home. You know, it's like I have a lot of my good friends there, and I have like, you know, it's great. I love college, but of course, there's more to life than college. You know, you get married and you have kids, and you know the reason that's what college prepares you for. It prepares you for life. It prepares you for um, basically. I had the volume turned down. I don't know if you can hear the Minecraft sounds, but yeah, it prepares you for life. It does all this stuff. You know, you just yeah. I mean, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Do I have any? Are there any blocks that are just like standing up? There is one right there. But yeah, as far as careers go after college, I have an idea. Well, okay. What I want to do is I want to be a producer ultimately. But what am I going to produce? Ideally, like maybe movies, TV shows, you know, like fictional, scripted entertainment stuff. But of course, I honestly wouldn't mind. But you know what? Producing a documentary, that I'll take that too. I don't know. Of course, all right. I'll kind of dox myself in a way, but not really. Currently I'm doing an internship at a PBS station, and yeah, we're just like a lot most of the. Oh shoot, I don't want to do TNT. We're doing like a producing document. It involves, of course, being on a PBS station because it's public television, and they do like like PBS is known for like their educational content, which of course is what makes public television public television. You know, you don't want to use public funding to for SpongeBob. That's just ridiculous. I don't know. But yeah, it's mostly like documentaries, like wholesome educational shows, things like that. That's what public television is. And I think, you know, the way how the government wants to defund public television is kind of stupid. Let's get political. I don't like how public television is being defunded. Was proposed to be defunded. Wow, I can't speak English. I just don't like how. I just don't like it. Zooming. And I just messed up this whole row. You know, after working in public television for a month now, I can say it's probably I've met people that I never thought I would meet. these are the most one of the most amazing people that I've ever met in my life. You know, um, the lady who is in charge of, you know, hiring, or in charge of internships, basically. She's the sweetest lady I've ever met. She's the senior producer at this station. She is so amazing. I'm not gonna say which station I'm at, what city, what station I'm at in the country. There's like a whole list of places. I'm not gonna say that. Obviously, that's called doxing. I'm not gonna tell you where I'm working at. But you know, but at this particular station, the senior producer, who's also in charge of organizing internships for students, this lady, I'm telling you, is one of the most amazing people I've ever met. Like we're working, yeah. So this documentary that we're working on is about the life. I'm not okay. Uh, I might get fired for this, but I'm not gonna get fired for this. I'm not telling you what the documentary is or what the station is. We're working on this documentary about this one like person. It's a part of a series that they do, um, where they honor like people from this region, pretty much. And where it's about this one guy, and there's like a whole bunch of interviews from his family. Obviously, this guy's passed away now. When we're doing a documentary on him, and he's like his contributions to this region are just like so immense. And there's so many interviews from like family, friends, people who just knew him, people who he impacted, things like that. And it's just, and yeah, basically I've been reviewing those interviews, like, because we use this and all the transcripts from it just to proofread them, and just listening to you learn a lot about, you know, I've learned so much about this one guy, this one particular person that I've never met, just by hearing all these interviews about him. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm talking about but yeah, the producer of this, the senior producer of the station, she's been traveling everywhere. Like she traveled to like all sorts of cities, like from DC to like Minneapolis. I'm pretty sure. I think it was Minneapolis. I don't know. Like all over the place, getting all these interviews. It's crazy. That's an amazing. That's a, you know what? That's She has an amazing job. I'm you know, she's honestly a role model, and it's like she's probably like basically an inspiration, um, in this field. And you know, and she has like 30 years experience too at this particular station that I'm at. You know, and you learn a lot from people. And so yeah, I would say my internship. You know, I've gotten experience doing floor directing. I've gotten experience doing I worked at teleprompter in the control room. I haven't That's the only thing I've really done in the control room though. Um, I want to do a little more. Well, you know, of course, I have a whole another month there, probably two, depending on if because I'm honestly over halfway done with my hours. Because like I'm supposed to have 180 hours, um, but I've for my internship, and I've already gotten 93, and it's only June, right? Of course, it's July tomorrow, first day of July, but you know, it's still June as of right now, in the United States. But yeah. But so far, what I've learned is so amazing. Like literally, if I was offered a job here, I would probably take it. Honestly. Well, of course, maybe. Well, it would actually. You know, while it would be amazing to work here, you know, I'm sure I'd want to expand my horizons a little bit. You know, like maybe I'd want to go to, because the market that I'm in is not that big. Maybe I'd want to go to a bigger market. I don't know. Or if this YouTube thing takes off, maybe I don't need to work in television, or maybe I don't need to be a producer of on TV or something like that. Well, maybe I'm not. Like I guess the ultimate goal is not to end up on like work for television. I don't. I mean, I could work for television. That would be nice. That would be cool. But like, Actually, the station that I work at also, we also do like public access. We also like host the public access channel, but obviously the public access channel does not utilize the PBS branding. It's a separate thing, but one of the employees there runs it. And this one lady who has her own public access show, she was telling me about this thing where it's like a position to work at like as a Netflix staff writer, like legit a staff writer for Netflix. And I'm just like, what? Like literally? And yeah, she was about to send me the link to it, but the Wi-Fi got so bad that I guess it didn't work out. So maybe if I see her again, I'll ask her about the position, which is something that would be pretty interesting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's fine. It might be a little off, whatever. Hold on. Okay. All right. Going back to this, I want to make sure that the floors are good. Is this exactly 50 blocks tall from? Because I only measured it on the outside, but I think it's the inside that really counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because I think that like this plus that is like 20 blocks tall, 28 blocks tall. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Okay. 28 blocks. 44 blocks. Those are not, okay. So I think the top floor is going to be shorter. Topmost floor. Because if each floor is... okay. Hang on. If this... Okay. Let me not give myself a... Let me not confuse myself. If this is going to be 5 floors tall, 5 stories, then that means, shoot, because it's only 44 blocks tall. Okay, I kind of messed up the math now. Let me just do the math real quick, because I'm sure there's a way. About 44, 7, maybe it won't be 5 blocks tall. 7 times 6 is 42. Okay, 7 times 6 is 42. So that means each floor will be 6 blocks tall. No, yeah, each floor will be... No. Gosh darn it. Each floor will be 7 blocks tall, and this will have 6 floors. And this will have 4 floors because I want to make the block 7 blocks tall. Because here's why. Over here, okay, that's not okay. Over here, this whole section is 28 blocks tall, and obviously that's going to include this too. So, if that's the case, then it'll be 28, 35, and then 42, right? It should be here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Alright, that looks good so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 16. 16 plus 20 is 36. 36? Yeah, 36. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Okay. So how can I split 44 evenly? So I was thinking 7 times 6 is 42. Oh, well, then that'll leave us with like that. Yeah. You know what? This is not gonna. It's a little uneven. Okay. What if this part? Okay. I think the first floor. Well, if we're changing up how the height of the floors, then we're definitely gonna have to fix the stairs. Gosh darn it. Okay. So this is gonna change a couple things then. All right. Let's see. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I wish I built this better when I first started this, because I'm confused. Should we continue as planned? Okay. Let's hypothetically continue with the original, this plan of making it 5 floors tall, 5 stories tall, with each floor being 10 blocks tall. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1 floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 floors. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I stand here, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I think the top floor, obviously excluding the towers, being 4 blocks tall up here, that's fine. That's fine. But I guess the only issue is wait. Okay. Hold on. So going here. That's fine. Right, because if I was here, hold on, it's going to be like, that's, okay, then the height will increase. Let's go here. We're just trying to figure out the situation with the floors. I feel like I kind of messed up the math a little bit, especially like when I started. You know what? Honestly, it's not going to be too bad. All right. Let's just continue as originally planned. I think this is fine. So yeah, what we want to do, okay. I think the floor situation is fine. I'm just I'm just double checking to make sure it's fine. But yeah, let's continue with. Yeah, let's just finish up this wall here then. So yeah, it's gonna be since obviously it's not 50 blocks tall, which for some reason that's what I thought. this middle section is going to have 4 floors that are 10 blocks tall, and the top floor is going to be 5 blocks tall, or 4 blocks tall, which is fine. It's the top floor, who cares? Obviously, then we're going to have like that could be like yeah. So I'm not too worried about that. So let's continue. I think in order to get more viewers, in order to get at least the same amount of viewers that I had back in December, I think I'm going to probably start streaming earlier, like around like 7 o'clock-ish or something. I don't know. Because I did have a good viewer base. I don't know. I gotta be more consistent with my stream schedules. I can't just go on a 5-month hiatus just because I'm busy or something. I don't know. I feel like me being busy should be a reason for me to stream, because like streaming, honestly, it's a relaxing thing. Just like me build, like literally all this entire castle was built in stream. Nothing was built off camera. Like I get to build like a whole castle, and you guys get to watch me do it. Like, what's better than that? Obviously, there's plenty of things better than that, but like, you know what I mean. Don't forget you need a block for the flooring of the floor. So each floor would be 11 blocks tall. Yeah. Technically though, yeah, you're right. So I guess the plan would be maybe having the floors, the floor be like right here. Maybe we can have like the ceiling. We'll figure it out. So this could be like the floor part. This will be the floor of the floor above it, and then the ceiling could be like this. So I guess technically each floor will be mainly 8 blocks tall because of that. Yeah, that's like I guess looking at it now, that's the floor, and that's the ceiling. No, that's the ceiling of the floor below, and that's the floor of the ceiling. But then again, well, actually no, because it'll still work out. But that'll mean that the my key was stuck, and it was making me go all over the place. But that'll mean that the ceiling of the top floor will just be stone bricks. Which, you know what, might be a sacrifice I'm willing to take, because we will just call it the attic. That's the attic now. It's supposed to look unfinished. Whatever. Okay. Right, this gaping hole that we didn't finish. There's a mismatched block right there. Let's fill that. Bada bing, bada boom, schmackadoom. Said no one ever. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Going like this. There's a gaping hole right there. Hello. Hold on. Okay. I need to. I am sitting. Right, hold on. There we go. All better. Okay. It's going like this. Honestly, hold on. I feel like I'm missing your guys' comments, because I have my phone next to me playing the stream, and because of that, it says I have 3 viewers when in reality I only have 2. So I might not be looking at the comments like at the right moments or something. I don't know. So I really need to maybe glance more at my phone to see when you guys are leaving chats. Okay, so now the idea. Well, I'm not even finished with that. Let me just finish this first. Okay. Welcome viewer number 4, or technically 3, because I'm one of my viewers too, because I'm looking at my comments through my own stream. Okay, so now that we've completed like this two side walls, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna basically go around and we're gonna cover like this. So like this, and you get the idea. I'm basically just gonna fill this entire side. I should probably destroy these because this is, yeah, oops. Yeah. Whoa, I just got like 2 more viewers. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. State your name. Who are you? I would love to know. I love my fans. Um, leave your answers in the comments below. I'll pick my favorites in the next episode of Yay. Bonus points if you know where that jingle is from. Okay. I don't know what you could use those bonus points for, but okay, now I'm getting sidetracked. All right, so you basically get the idea. And this is obviously the grand entrance, the foyer or whatever. So it's going to be covered with this block. Although it literally looks like a darker version of stone. It doesn't even look like wood from far away. Although it might. But I feel like I'm gonna add like some sort of pattern to it. I don't know what kind of pattern I'm gonna go for. I'm thinking maybe checkerboard. And also, yeah, I'm thinking maybe like a checkerboard pattern. Maybe I should have built it upwards. Right? Should I have done that, guys? Yeah, I feel like I should have built it upwards because now it just looks weird. Looking at the sides of this, it's too late now. It's whatever. It'll look weird. Um, let's see. Should we just, yeah, let's just do the same thing on this side just so it can feel more complete almost. Because it just feels right to do that. And yep, there it is. Oh, no, there it isn't. Okay. I think looking at this, especially like from the first episode, which was a year ago, a little over a year ago actually, um, and we're only on stream 18. We should have been on stream like 100 by now. This castle would have been done. I'm a terrible procrastinator, and this is why, you know. Okay, so looking at this now, um, this is, oh my god. Okay, looking at this now is basically looking at how like a theater's like um this reminds me of being in theater, and I'll explain why right now. Not because it looks like vaguely like a stage, which it really doesn't. I don't know, kind of does. I don't know. The reason I say it reminds me of theater is because when you're like when you're in a play, right, and you're rehearsing, you're like practicing in like on the actual stage you're going to be performing on. There's like there's no costumes initially. There's no like decorated sets. Like, and you're still reading off the script and things like that. But once like you're approaching like Tech Week and you're approaching like all this stuff, and you see everything coming together, you see the sets being finalized, and you see all this costumes and the lighting. Once you see everything you've been rehearsing come together in visual form, it hits you like a truck. You're like, wow, this is crazy. You know? Um, yeah, that's basically, yeah. Okay, let's continue. Let's figure out how we're gonna work around this. I'm thinking we leave I'm thinking we don't fill in this on the inside. But we fill out like this. So this is what I'm trying to say. So like we do this, let's just do that. Like we cover all the exterior portion, but we don't cover like this interior portion as a sort of welcome to like a quote unquote welcome entrance to the watchtowers. But yeah, so like doing this, doing that, a little bit of this. Do you think I should redo the walls so that the wood can be vertical so that it wouldn't be like a little messed up on the sides? That would take a lot of work. Do you guys want to see me do that? I don't know. It's up to you guys. You know, it's you're the fans. My job is to entertain you, and I don't want to bore you guys. So, okay, then we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. Go out here. Boom. Oh no. This is not okay. I didn't really. Okay. Going like that. Oh wait. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I put the grass block back, as if we're gonna see it again. It just, again, it feels right. I don't know. Hold on. Hang on. It's whatever. What if I do this to keep the pattern correct? Going like that. Okay, I guess that's good. But yeah, now you see it's coming together. Looks good. Just like I said. I'm gonna do this. Just like that. Okay, I did cover it up over there, so I'm gonna do the same thing. And honestly, that doesn't look bad. I actually like it. Of course, if we continue to fill it up, it'll look even better. So let's just do that. Doing this, just like a little bit of that. Okay. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. Here, just like there. Boom, boom, bam, bada beep, boom, pow. That's exactly how people in New York say it. I don't know, I can't confirm that. That's not how people in New York talk at all. My bad, guys. Oops, oh my goodness. Okay. Again, I don't care if it's like... It's starting to look good. It's starting to look good. And my arm hurts because I'm putting all my pressure on it because I'm lying flat on my stomach. Ugh. I should really use a desk. Goodness gracious. Like, I'm legit streaming on a laptop. I don't have a gaming setup. And plus, obviously, even if I did have a gaming setup, I am out of town. I'm away from home. Where am I going to find a gaming setup in here? Although, being away this long, I could have at least brought my Xbox 360. I have an Xbox 360. And that's fine. I don't need an Xbox Series X or an Xbox One, unless I want to play GTA 6. Although the Xbox, like a portable Xbox, is coming out, so maybe if I want to play GTA 6, I can get that I think it's called the Xbox. I forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, did you hear you're gonna be able to play like PC games on Xbox? Like so you're gonna be able to play Steam on Xbox. That sounds weird. Like why? At that point it's not even an Xbox. It's just a PC that can play Xbox games. I'm getting sidetracked. But looking at this now, okay, looking at this looks really cool. I really like how this looks right now. This is amazing. I love this so much. Oh my goodness, it's rating. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. You know what? Let's do this side too first, and then once we finish this side, we'll unite them. Oh shoot! There's stairs here. It's gonna mess up the look. There's no. What is? What kind of block is this? There's no. There's no acacia wood stairs. That is not. It's like not. Not most are candles. There's candles in Minecraft now. Goodness gracious! What on earth? I'm stupid. There's no like acacia. I mean, obviously there are acacia stairs, but like with the bark on it, that would have made my life so much easier. So we'll just be creative. I don't know how, but we'll just be creative with it. For the time being, I might destroy the stairs around it, which sucks because that's a good design element. Um, we'll figure something out. Okay, so we're just basically doing what we did on that side, obviously over here, in case you couldn't tell, which I'm sure you could tell. Um, yeah, I mean, I've been yapping this whole time. I think it's a good chance to find out what my audience is up to these days. What you guys doing? Tell me about you. Tell me about what's going on in your lives, guys. Doesn't have to be like, how are things? Or if you don't want to share that, just what else you guys? What do you guys want to talk about? Just give me some topics. Let's talk about anything. If you want to talk about orange juice, let's talk about orange juice. I don't know. Any good concerts lately? Any good movies? Or good movie recommendations? Anything? Come on, guys. I know you guys are watching. I know you guys are here. I know you guys are watching my stream. Okay, hold on, guys. Give me a second. I'm fine. All right. How long have I been streaming for? Oh, it's a pretty decent amount of time. Yes. It is. Let's see. Let's make this. I want to make sure it's as even. I want to make sure they're even. Okay, so it's going to be. Let's just go like this. Whoops. Like that. And then let's cover up this part. No, wait. Either way, at least one side's going to be facing that way, so it doesn't matter. I don't care at this point. Because I know it's... I wish I made it vertical instead of horizontal. Oh, have you seen the live action How to Train Your Dragon? No. I... my girlfriend and I, we've been talking about seeing it for so long. We both really want to see it. Yeah. But yeah, it's a movie that I definitely want to check out for sure. Have you seen it? If you have seen it, what do you think of it? I heard it's pretty good. Speaking of live action movies, I've heard that the new Lilo and Stitch live action, I've heard like mostly positive stuff about it, but lately I've been hearing like some negative stuff about it just because it's a Disney live action. People don't really like live action. But I've heard mostly good stuff about it, but I don't know. There's been it's like 80% good, maybe 70 to 80% good to maybe like 20 to 30% negative reviews on the movie. Not like Rotten Tomatoes reviews. I mean like just general audience reception, you know. Um, but yeah, I feel like Lilo and Stitch, the live action version, is just mixed reviews. Mostly positive though. Um, but yeah, I think it's good. I would recommend the movie stage well. Yeah, from what I've seen from the trailers, the How to Train Your Dragon movie is looks to be super faithful. It doesn't really look like they changed anything. And what I really like is Hiccup's dad. Is the actor who plays him is the same guy who I'm pretty sure you know this. This is the same guy who voices him. So honestly, if they're even going as far as to keep the original voice of the actor, you know, for the live action version, I think it's pretty good that they're doing that. That they did that. Yeah, literally the way they made Toothless look in the live action from what I've seen in the trailer, I think it's worth checking out, in my opinion. Wait, if I launch from here, can I? No, I have to be close to it. Okay, I was about to go blind there. But yeah, I think from what I've seen in the trailer, it looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay, looking at this now, this, yeah, this looks really cool. All right, let's cover this wall now and figure out how we're gonna work around the stairs. Because look, if we do this, it's just gonna leave like little gaps. Wait, an idea just popped into my head. No, but then I'll just, oh shoot. Wait, where did, okay. This is probably not going to work at all. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt this is going to work. Like, very doubtful. Let's just try this. Let's get rid of this one. Yeah, no. Oh, I do want to see. Wow, that was that's what the candles look like. Wait, I actually want to light it. That was so anticlimactic. I don't know why I expected it to look. Okay. No offense, Mojang, but that was probably the most anticlimactic block I've ever placed. Like, look at this. Look at what it looks like in the hotbar and in my hand. It looks so awesome. But when you just put it down, it just looks so anti. I don't know what I expected. I honestly don't. Oh shoot! I placed it down wrong. Okay. So how are we gonna work around this? Okay, there's also a chest on there. I gotta move that chest. Ugh. adjust. Do I have? I got plenty of room in my inventory. I think we're good. Let's just for now not build within 1 block of the arch, because we'll just figure that out later. Or at least the top, this part. This part we can do, but we'll figure that out when we get to there. So we'll just do this. We'll just go here. Let's make like a little perimeter of how we're gonna build. So I guess it could be like, oh no, wait. I want to keep it consistent. So it's gonna be, oops. Oh my goodness, there. Okay. It's going like that. Just like this. Yippee skippy. Okay, so I've been some ideas since it's my senior year. I've been thinking for college coming up. I've been thinking on whether or not I should, like, I don't know, because going into junior year, I was like, I want to just go all out and do so much stuff and just put myself out there. So what I did was, I joined theater, and it was great, but I didn't get like I didn't really get as much as I wanted to out of it. I mean, part of it was because the first play, the fall play that I auditioned for, I didn't want to take the understudy. I didn't want to take like an understudy position just in case. And the funny thing that happened after that was literally the day after, the person that had got the role that I auditioned for dropped the play, and I didn't get the part because I declined to be an understudy, which sucked. But that was my fault. But I didn't really get as many big roles as I thought I would. I got like an ensemble role, and I also got, yeah, and I also auditioned for the spring musical. Nothing came out of that. But I did get like a small one-act play towards the end of the year, which was pretty good. But the entire year just to have a play where I don't know, I didn't really feel like all fulfilling. But one thing did happen that was like fulfilling, I would say, pretty much that my junior year, and that would be like something like around March or something. Around like March, I'm in this club where we advocate for like walkability and stuff. Yeah, like wow, your club is like about walking. What is this, jazzercise? I'm just kidding. But no, it's like like walkability. Like you want to be able to walk around your town and not have cars everywhere or something, like European cities or like Disney World, but in actual world. So stuff like that, and we did like this initiative where we like built benches at one of the guys' houses, um, like literally out of wooden pallets. It was fun, and I knew these guys before, but I didn't really know them all that well. Like most of them, I mean, some of them I did know pretty well, but the other guys I really didn't know them all that well. I only saw them at a couple meetings and stuff at the club. But after like hanging out with them during those bench building time, like when we did that stuff, we kind of like formed a friend group pretty much, and that was probably like that experience was probably one of the most like fulfilling things that I did in junior year. Because in theater, yeah, theater is great. I like theater. Theater is really fun, but I didn't really like. I got to know people in theater. That's true, but I didn't really like feel like I really clicked with them as much as I wanted to. Because I don't know. I just feel um like I don't know. I wasn't really getting as like the roles that I wanted to get. I wasn't really like as like friendly as I wanted to be, or at least like what's the, for lack of a better term, friendly. Like I wasn't really like clicking with them as much, so I was just watching them all have their conversations, being all this stuff, and I was just there pretty much for the most part, trying to squeeze in some conversations here and there. But when I feel like that, and going back to why I don't want to be, I'm kind of debating on whether or not I should do theater next year. Although I do kind of want to be in the spring musical, but it just, one, it takes too much time. Like rehearsals for the fall play last year were like from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. basically Monday through Thursday. And I don't think Fridays were included, but I think no, Fridays were included. I'm pretty sure. I think it was like either Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday from like 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And that's just too much. And during that time, I didn't really like talk to like a lot of people as much as I did, as much as I wanted to. Like I didn't really click with them. I didn't really click with people for a whole 3 hours. And on top of that, I was an ensemble role, so I was just moving set pieces. And I had one line towards the end of the play. So from like September to November, or like September to October, pretty much, not November. It was basically just, me just existing in theater. At least that's what it felt like. I don't know. Maybe I could have done more or something. Maybe I could have tried a little harder to really get to know. But when it came to being with my friend group, when that formed, I felt like I belonged more with them, and it just felt like, you know, if I do theater again this year, then I'm gonna miss out on hanging out with them, and plus we all live in the we're all gonna be in the same dorm hall, residence hall, pretty much. Um, so I feel like I'm gonna miss out on hanging out with them if I do really put all my effort into theater. So I'm probably not gonna really do as much because, okay, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put all my effort into theater, to be honest. One of my friends, who was my RA in freshman year, obviously he graduated now. He was a sophomore and I was a freshman. So uh, he did like the spring musical his junior year, so my sophomore year, and pretty much, um, I asked him, like, he was the one that actually auditioned for my part in the fall play, but then he dropped because he wanted to focus more on like his own personal projects and his friends, because he's part of the school's improv comedy club, and he's like big in that. He's like was pretty much the main star of that, and he had something going for him, and it with it being a senior year, and on top of that he had student teaching too. I'm pretty sure, he wanted to focus. He knew that theater was going to take up too much time, and with my experience, it took up way too much time. Theater rehearsals take up way too much time. You know, um, but like, with it being senior year, I don't know if I want to really do that. I want to focus more on the things I want to do. And hopefully nobody from my school is watching. Actually, you know what? There are people from my school. There, Andrew, I know you're in here. Okay, but hopefully nobody, because there's something that I'm planning. Um, I highly doubt anybody from like the theater department or the improv club is really watching this, so it's fine. I'll just say it. I've been planning on like starting a rival improv comedy club at my school, and I've been keeping it a secret for basically the whole summer because I don't want really anybody to know. Um, but I've had this idea for about a year now, and the only reason I didn't go through with it was because I didn't want to upset the previously established improv team. But then literally it was the last day of school, and Andrew, you were there. You were sitting next to me. It was Coleman. That's the guy I'm talking about. The guy who basically I was talking about this. We were having like dinner with him. This was like literally the day that I was going to move out. That I was moving out to go back home. We were having dinner with him, and we were just talking about like, I think we were talking about improv or something. I don't know. And he just brings up like, oh, he was like, we were like he was talking about like what people in spoons were talking about, and he said that we were thinking like it would be really funny if just out of nowhere a rival improv team just popped up out of nowhere and just we just had competition. I gotta move that chest. Um, and then once he said that, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I could have all this whole time. I could have just started it, and that's what I'm gonna do now. And Andrew, there's the spots are still open, man. If you still want to join, I'm telling you, I think you can fit it in. I think you might be able to fit it in your schedule. But actually, you know what? I'm pretty. I take that back. You will be able to fit it in your schedule because I we haven't even figured out the schedule yet because you know we're still in the phase of we're getting things ready. And of course, when we figure the schedule will be figured out, it'll work around the member schedule. So we'll just like coordinate together, figure out things like that. I really think, Andrew, I know you're watching. I still think you should join. I really think you should. You have a thing for theater. Come on, let's do it. Come on, Andrew. Come on. Um, but yeah, I've been. But anyway, so yeah, like I've yeah I've been trying to get into the improv team for like basically the entire time I was at my college. I've gone to every audition except for one because my residence hall's fire alarms in freshman year went off twice in the middle of the night, and I couldn't get up for that. But the other times, every other audition that I went to, I didn't get past like the first half of auditions. I didn't make callbacks except the last time. Last time I did make callbacks for the first time ever. But of course after that I didn't get on the team, which is sad. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start if I can't join you guys, I'm just gonna start my own and I'll just be a competition against you guys. And that's what I'm gonna do. So far, confirmed members 2, which is a good start. I haven't really coordinated with them in like a month because I've been, on my internship for one, and I don't know why I'm smashing all this, but you know, we're still working on it. We got some other potential members that are pending, depending on how their schedules go. Um, so I think one of the guys that I've asked, he's doing an internship during the fall semester, so depending on how things go for him, we'll see. Um, but uh, anyway, yeah, I'm getting sidetracked just telling you about my personal life in as vague details like as I could tell you as I could possibly tell you. Um, moving on, let's uh, let's see how long have we been streaming for. I've been streaming for including the including the stream including the pre-stream title card. I've been streaming for about an hour and 15 minutes. So, unless you guys want me to keep going, I could. I could finish the point. I'll just finish up this side and then I'll probably just call it. But you know what? I kind of want to go back to where like because like stream. I think it was stream 15. I think that was the longest stream so far. That was like 3 hours long. I kind of want to go back to that. All right. Anyways, let's finish up over here. Let's do this. Yeah, let's just finish this wall. Let's do this again. So let's do that. Nope, not that block. Nope, not that one either. Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and finish up here. Okay. Let's go like this. Okay. Actually, guys, I think we got a lot done today. This is pretty good. This is really good for. We're starting to pick up. Okay, we're starting to pick up momentum again, and after being on the hiatus that we've been on, we're definitely picking up momentum for sure. And you know, I'm starting to like be more enthusiastic as I was before, because like the past 2 streams I was like rusty after 5 months. But I think we're starting to get back into the groove of things in terms of streaming, obviously. And this is, and it's coming together really well again. And I really think that we'll get this done. We'll definitely finish this wall right. Somebody just joined the stream. You know what? I'll just finish it right now. Don't leave. Don't leave. You just joined. Don't leave. Don't leave. I just saw somebody pop in. Are you kidding me? All right. We'll continue. We'll continue. We'll just finish. We'll just finish this. Because I do want to get started. I do want to get started on something else in the next stream. So we'll just finish this whole section right here, and they just left. Gosh darn it. Okay, but yeah, we'll just finish this wall for now, and then once that wall is complete, then but yeah, because I definitely do want to at least get this room done, this like the entrance, the foyer done, just so I can focus on other areas of the castle too. I want to get the stairs done. That'll be one of our focuses. Want to get the stairs done, finish up like the finishing touches on the walls. We'll figure that out in the next episode. But the rest of this episode we'll just continue with the walls and we'll just talk about whatever. And I think this stream so far has gone really well. I'm really happy with how the stream turned out. Hopefully we can pick up more viewers too. Because literally back in December, people were just joining out of nowhere. Albeit, I think the most views we got was like 5, including myself. But it was good. It was really good. And so I'm really happy with how not only the stream is turning out, but also the castle too. Because literally every single block in here was placed on stream. So like the past, every stream except for stream 2, because stream 2 was me finishing the monument across over there. That's the monument that's dedicated to the first ever stream. So like literally in the first stream, which I have saved. Okay, so the reason why the first stream actually is not, the first stream is actually technically private, and the stream that's like visible to the public is not like the original like live stream, because when I first recorded the first stream, I was like, I was still getting the hang of, I was still getting used to using OBS, and it was basically just like I had showing my school documents and stuff like that, so I blurred everything out, and I had to like re-upload it as a separate as its own video. So that's why you won't be able to find stream 1 in like the live tab, but you will be able to find it in like in the stream playlist. So, but yeah, I didn't delete the original stream. I just have it privated because there's just stuff on there that's just leaked, like my school, like stuff like that. So I just, you know, had to re-upload it and blurred up just a bunch of stuff. But yeah, anyway, halfway through that stream, during that stream I started building this, but then halfway through that I got bored, and then I just started to build a monument to the first stream. So, and I finished that in episode 2, and then from stream 3 onwards, we just continued building this. And of course, you're always free to check out those streams to see how this castle got built. You know, you can just have me on as a background when you're making food in the kitchen or something. When you're doing homework, I could be like, you know, I don't know, your storyteller or something. You guys think I should change the logo for the streams? It's been the same pretty much since stream 1. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's already become iconic at this point. Basically the first the stream logo is already its own like an iconic thing. So I'm not really, I don't think I'll change it, but maybe I'll make the title cards and stuff more visually appealing, because literally it's just a black background and it has a logo. It just says stream, and it says stream will start soon, and thanks for watching and stuff like that. You know, and the thumbnail too. It's just the logo on a black background. It's nice, but I feel like it can use more. But maybe it just adds to the mystery. The only way you can find out about the video is by actually clicking on it. You know? I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think it looks nice the way it is now, or I don't know. I'm running out of things to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. What should we talk about? I don't know. There's this one kid in my college who was a super senior. I've known him before my junior year, but I got to know him better in my junior year of college. I'm still in college. I don't know why I said that. I got to know him better in junior year, but then of course, he graduated earlier, like in the first semester after December. Anyway, we had this like we would have like dinners together sometimes, most of the time, and as a conversation starter, I brought up the fact that all fruits are vegetables, but not all vegetables are fruits, because by definition, a vegetable is any part of a plant that's edible. So yes, carrots are vegetables, obviously, but apples are also vegetables too, because they're a part of a plant that you can eat. So if anybody ever tells you that a tomato is not a vegetable and that it's a fruit, they're half right, because yes, tomatoes are fruits, but that also means that they're a vegetable. So yes, a tomato is a vegetable. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But yeah, if you didn't know that, when I found that out, I was pretty shocked too, because I was like, what? Because if you think about it, what is a vegetable? What constitutes a vegetable if it's not a part of a plant you can eat? Because if that's not the definition of a vegetable, what would you define it as? You know? would you define it as a part of a plant that you can eat that's not sweet? Because like if you're looking at the culinary, I guess the culinary definition of vegetable, then maybe. Because I guess in the culinary world, fruits are not vegetables, but botanically, they are. And obviously, when it comes to plants, botanically speaking, always is the actual, you know, is the better way to look at it. So yes, all fruits are vegetables, but not all vegetables are fruits. I don't have any. I've run out of things to talk about. I don't know. It's almost midnight where I'm at right now, and I just wanna. We're almost done. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Almost done. Almost there. Is there any spots? There's plenty of spots. You know what? It's okay. We did plenty during the stream. You know, I'll just cover that up just to, I guess you know what, I'll just do this. I'll just fix all the vertical stuff. Just let me make sure there's no vertical stuff right now. Oh, there's some right there. Taking a look here. It's good. I'll finish this run. Oh, no, I'm blind. Okay. Going like this. We're almost done. Should I finish it? Keep telling myself I'm... okay. Alright. So for the next stream, I definitely want to stream longer. I don't want to limit myself to an hour, because obviously with stream 3, that was 3 hours long, but I don't want to go 3 hours long just yet again. But I think so far, basically in this stream, we did a lot. And I know it looks like we just filled in walls, but that is a lot, technically. And just looking at what we have so far, no, it's not right to hold foot and steel and all this. Looking what we have so far in here, we clearly, you could definitely see how it's all coming together. You know, eventually we're gonna put the ceiling in, then we're gonna put like chandeliers and stuff. It's gonna look really nice. I'm really excited. And obviously, yeah, the foyer is like 2 floors combined, because you know it's gonna look like a grand staircase and stuff, or whatever. I don't know. It's late. I am just blabbing my mouth right now, and it's almost July. 4 minutes. It's gonna be July. Happy birthday, America. But that's on the 4th. Okay. So what did I want to say? Yeah, looking at the interior now, it's definitely coming together. Like, it's definitely looking really good. But okay, so for the next stream, I'm gonna probably start it a little earlier, maybe, and then just so we can stream longer, and just so like the first like maybe 10 minutes ish of the stream, we can just finish up the walls. Like literally, it's basically all that's left of the walls is just to finish up this section right here, and that's it. But you know, well, and then I wanted, because yeah, definitely want to do more next stream. Maybe we can decorate the walls a little more, or maybe we can add the ceiling, and I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. But I think for now this is a good stopping point. It's pretty good. Pretty good stopping. Where's Kitty? I feel bad for Kitty. She's been sitting there since the 15th stream. Let's see. Function F5. Oops. Okay. Hold on. Hang on. Hello, Kitty. How are you? Good to hear. But yeah. No, thank you guys. really, yeah, honestly, this was a really good stream. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And just dang, looking at the castle in the background is just utterly insane. Um, but yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. This was a really good stream. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm happy with all the stuff that we were able to do today. It might not have looked like a lot, but trust me, it's a lot. But thank you guys so much for watching, and um, I will hopefully stream tomorrow night too. I'll try to start earlier so we can stream longer, just so we can get more stuff done. Because obviously, nothing is built off camera. I straight up promise you, everything that I've built in this world, everything that I've blown up with TNT in this world, everything was done on camera. Nothing was done off camera. So that's yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in stream number 19. That's almost stream 20. Bye bye. We're still here. All right.